And one thing I'm really excited about this morning is Doritos. I'm just kidding. Ta-da! I got a new camera. Hey, I'm Morgan from the very unofficial Travel Guides. On March 6th, 2023, we flew from Hamburg, Germany to Miami, Florida for a 3-night workation before boarding a record-breaking 12-night transatlantic cruise on the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas. This is a little look at what we were up to during those 3 days leading up to the cruise, and make sure you stick around to the end for a huge preview of what's to come. Enjoy! We just arrived at our, an Airbnb here in Miami after a long travel day, and this is the view. Not bad at all. Beautiful Miami sunset. There's the river down there, so we're facing away from the ocean, but this is beautiful. This is gonna be nice. And as you can see in my face, probably, I'm really tired, but we are going to just brush our teeth, maybe put on some shorts really quick because it's warm. It's still in the 80s and it's like 6 o'clock at night. Gonna go do some grocery shopping, maybe buy a bottle of wine, maybe buy some cheese, and see what else Miami has in store for us. The next morning, we got up pretty early, grabbed our laptops and our sunglasses, and headed down to the pool area to get some work done in the sun. Check out this pool. I could definitely think of worse places to get some work done. This place is excellent for a workation location. Here's Marcus and I, just like at home. Instead of paying attention to each other, paying attention to our work. But somebody's gotta pay the bills. Eventually, it was time for lunch, so we packed up and went up to the room, #guacamole. Back up in the room now. The battery in my laptop ran out. This laptop is from 2014, I think, and it still works excellently. It's just, things like the battery is getting kind of weak, and I think I have the latest operating system possible in it. I don't think I can update the operating system anymore, so I have to kind of leave it like it is. But it's still, I had it since 2014 and it still works amazing. And that's something that I think most of the time when you invest in a MacBook or an iMac, it's gonna last you a really long time. I'm just not trying to, obviously not sponsored, but Good boy. I've spoken with this laptop many times and it identifies as male. And now I just lowered the drapes here a little bit to block a little bit of the sunlight out so that not all of the neighbors can look in here. And it's time to do one of our favorite things in the afternoon.
Take a nap.
And after that, we are meeting a friend who lives here in the South Florida area for some drinks and debauchery. morning, everybody. It is the next morning, and we are just waking up here. The sun is coming up behind the building and starting to shine on everything in front of us. Kind of like that first scene in Lion King. We had a great night out with our friend Carl, who runs the website Midlife Bucket List. Please go check that out. Give him a like. He took us to a taco place with some great food and some great happy hour drinks, and yeah, we had a good time. We actually didn't get home too late. I think we were back up here by like 9 p.m. So yeah, we actually got to bed pretty early, and it's only shortly past 7 right now. Or is it maybe closer to 8? Well, it's like 7:30, let's say. And I wanted to show you, this place has like Nespresso style machine, and we bought these capsules yesterday, so I want to make myself a coffee too. You know how this works, but the problem is this unit doesn't have any coffee cups that fit under here. So I've been putting it in a glass because you can kind of get that under here. It's just weird that they don't have a cup that fits there. And one thing I'm really excited about this morning is Doritos. I'm just kidding. Ta-da! I got a new camera. I've been trying to get this camera since we were in Orlando like a month ago. It was sold out everywhere when I tried to go to the store and buy it when we were in Florida. And I didn't want to buy it at home in Germany because it's almost $100 more expensive at home. But if you're watching this and you are on the customs and immigration team at the Hamburg airport, what I meant to say is,
I definitely bought this in Hamburg.
So I had it sent to Carl, and he brought it last night. And when we got home, Marcus was like, I can't believe you don't want to open that tonight. And I don't know, I was just tired and I wanted to be awake and alert for this moment. So let's do a camera unboxing after coffee. I'm just realizing now that I set up the camera on something stable that I can really look at myself here that I look very sleepy. But hey, like I said, we just woke up. We're all friends here. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, playing around with this new camera and seeing how it can enhance my video experience for all of you out there. Of course, there's a learning curve with anything technological like this nowadays. The best workflow to import the footage and to manipulate it to make it look great. I'm looking forward to learning that now. And yeah, you can look forward to seeing some of the new stuff, maybe in this video. I'll put some of it in here, but definitely in the Symphony of the Seas videos coming up. We're leaving tomorrow already. Geez, 3 days in Miami can go by really quickly, I'll tell you that. So now I'm gonna look at the user's manual for this and try to learn how it works. Then we'll see what the day has in store. Here we are, trying things out with this new camera. I don't know if it's a good camera to take with me to like chat with, you know, like for vlogging like this, but it's definitely really small and stealth for something like this. But I don't know, as far as like microphone goes and the sound quality and stuff like that, that's something I have to check. And if you're seeing this now, then I was happy with the result. This pool area is so huge. It's not the biggest pool area I've been in though. That was the resort when I did that tennis training camp on the island of Gran Canaria. That pool was huge. Well, I just checked out that recording I did in the app. So in order to activate the camera, you have to have the app. You can't just like start recording. It's kind of like a visit to Disney World nowadays. If you don't have the app, you can't really do anything with it. But so in the app, you can then look at what you've recorded, and the telephone screen is a little bit bigger than the screen on the camera here, and I'm totally impressed. I think this is going to be a really great new tool to use to not only to make my job a little bit easier, but just to make the videos also a little bit more interesting, to add a new visual aspect to it that I haven't had before. And I'm really excited to start working with it, and also to see what you all think of it as well. So we're sitting at the pool now, and it's pretty, yeah, it's not that full. And I'm waiting for Marcus to get back from his swim, because we've got, you know, iPads and stuff here, and I'm pretty sure that this is a safe place to leave things, like if it's in a bag or something, but you don't want to leave it just like, you know, sitting out here not being monitored. So when Marcus gets back from his swim, then I'm gonna go for a swim too. And I haven't actually been in the pool yet, but you can see behind me is like a kiddie pool. It's very shallow. Then in front of me, this is a big hot tub, and Marcus was in it and he said it's not warm, he said it's hot. And then that in front of that is then the great big pool, and in front of the pool is where I was before. There's like a terrace that looks over the inlet there. So this is a really nice place to stay. I think we would definitely stay here again, especially because of the kitchen thing, and I guess, you know, you just don't need to be on Miami Beach when you stay here. It's a nice, that is something that you should do, you know, once or occasionally, but this is also a really nice option for a pre or post cruise stay. It's lunchtime again, and I'm having a little flashback of the last day in Orlando where I got so sick on the plane because we just bought the last few days a couple of things to eat, some snacks and stuff, and now kind of throwing it all together. Made a little salad. There was guacamole in here that I put on here because I'm going to use this for my bowl for the salad, and most of this is like a frozen dinner from Amy's. It's some kind of enchilada or something like that, and I just pimped it a little bit with some of the cheese that we had left, and that's our lunch. Our plan was to just run to the store really quick, and then when we left, there were all these ships going in and out, these boats going in and out, and so we had to wait at the bridge for like, probably, it felt like 20 minutes. And you know, when you're planning to just run to the store really quick and get back, that can take the wind out of your sails. And I have got to get some more editing done today. I have to get this video finished, so there is a sofa time coming up. So I'm gonna be spending most of the rest of the afternoon right here, but with this view. As I was sitting there, I started to hear tons of emergency vehicles down on the street. The noise went on for several minutes at a time, and when I finally got up to see what was going on, I realized they were all coming to our complex. The place we were staying is 3 high-rise buildings that all shared a common pool area. I went down to the pool to see if maybe I could see if one of the other buildings were on fire or something, and I was shocked to partially witness this. And I realized that would be a horrible way to end this video, so I wanted to give you a preview of all the fun stuff that is coming soon here on the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go, and let me know which of these videos you are most looking forward to in the comments below. When I ordered it, the waiter said, "Be careful because this is spicy."
I wish I would have known about the condom thing.
Oh, I feel like there needs to be an explanation. And I'm sitting here editing video, staring at the screen, and I realize, wow, the ship is really moving. Convinced that it doesn't matter where your balcony is on the ship because the cruise lines have cameras everywhere, and that anything you do on any balcony can be seen at all times. And today from on board the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas, we're gonna be talking about things you will hate about a transatlantic cruise. Anything that's like worse about the transatlantic cruise for crew members?
It's a lot of days in a row for sure.
You can be here even quicker than the buffet, and this can be kind of like your unofficial balcony in a way. To the ship very late. These people don't seem to be really all that concerned, but she looked down at my plate, looked up at me and said, well, that doesn't look very healthy, but I'm sure it'll taste good to you.